Okay, thinking more about that not blackjack table and why the replacement kind of sucks is because despite requiring your mind to play, there's actually not that much thought put into it compared to blackjack. Here's the thing, when it comes to blackjack, for those of you not aware, you're dealt a couple of cards and your goal is to reach a score of trying to get close to or match 21, but not go over 21. If you go over 21, you lose. The catch is that you're playing against your opponent and trying to figure out which of you is the one who gets the closest to 21. And there's some extra thought put into it because it's like, okay, do you draw an extra card to try to get some more points? Because you're risking going over 21 points if you do, but at the same time, you'll be trying to get closer to 21, because you do want that really high score. Whereas this memory game, it's meh. You're only trying to remember a few cards. At no point is there more cards to try to remember. Like, there's not more variety of cards mixed in, and it's always the same amount of cards, 10 cards. Would have been a little more interesting if there were 15 cards that you had to try to remember. Anyway, at least they still have a slot machine. The prize may not be as good, but it's still there. Now, time for Great Guy. Hello, Mario. I run this casino. Feel free to enjoy yourself. I enjoyed myself as much as I could. Oh, this is new dialogue. I wonder what became of Booster's search for a bride. Oh, Mario stood in a position. That must mean that this dialogue is important. Business is so slow. Hey Mario, wanna play Look the Other Way with me? Ready and look the other... Wait! Ooh, you didn't get caught. I lost this round. Here, you can have this. It is so weird that Nintendo thought it necessary that the acquisition of a Wiltshire necessitated controller rumbling. Wanna try it again? Ready, and look the other... Wait! Gotcha! I win! Try again? Yeah. So... this is a minigame. It is basically, as you see, you have to guess which way Great Guy is going to look and look in the opposite direction. There's no real strategy to it, you just have to hope you get lucky. Or do like I'm doing and just look the same way every time. Because eventually, Great Guy is bound to point in the other direction. Right? It's random, isn't it? I mean, it was random in the original game, I can tell you that. I don't think it's random anymore. Oh, prove me wrong. The moment I finally look the other way, so do you. Because that's totally how it works. The moment you try looking a different direction, that's when it switches. Seriously? You know what? If you're going to point to the right more often than not, I'm going to look to the left more often than not. Rotten mush. Maybe I should be doing a new strategy with this. Look right, then look left, and keep going back and forth. Maybe not? For the record, this minigame is in the original game, and there is a prize at the end. You get one of the best items in the game right here. And in order to win that prize, you have to win this game 100 times. Thankfully not 100 times in a row, but just 100 times. Yeah, you know what? I'm sticking with the look back and forth strategy. It's not always going to work, but at least it causes Great Guy to sometimes point in the other direction. Apparently, the look the same way every time strategy no longer works. So, this is why I wanted to take the moment to rest my voice before doing this challenge, because I'm going to have to fill in the time with some commentary. So, okay, Kiba's suggesting that is input reading. I am meshing a direction. There, let's get out of that loop. But I don't know if the game actually is reading my inputs. Nah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure it's completely random anymore, but at the same time, well, that was a good prize right there. But anyway, let's chat. Let's talk about a thing. So, first things first. In case it's not obvious already, this is, in fact, going to be the last game that I stream here at Twitch. And, in fact, the last game I'm going to stream in general. Next year, I am going to record some regular Let's Plays at YouTube, but the streams are over. Are going to be over once I'm done with this game. Because streaming is exhausting. Like, I'm uploading videos at YouTube 5 days a week. Normally, if I was not streaming, today would be my day off. It would be a chance to rest from all the editing I'm doing at YouTube. But instead, I'm spending 2 hours straight to stream. And it is definitely weary. Aside from that break in between, I'm sitting here trying to make commentary for 2 hours straight. I think making regular Let's Plays will be a lot easier for me. I only have to record 30 minutes or so at a time, and I don't have to keep the commentary going the entire time. If I'm in a battle that we've already seen, I can just shut up for a bit and edit out the battle later. Definitely looking forward to making regular Let's Plays. Oh, and also the games I'm going to be playing. Another thing is that I've built up quite the backlog of streamed playthroughs. Like, I have a second channel at YouTube full of streams that I have not had the opportunity to edit. And I'm kind of tired of posting old content, basically, on my main channel. Just editing streams all the time rather than recording new content for YouTube. So that'll be nice. As for the sort of games that I'll probably be playing next year, I do have a couple of possible developer requests in the pipeline. One for certain, at the very least. I'm waiting for a game to be finished, and then I'll be playing it. Other than that, I'm going to be reducing the amount of developer requests that I'm going to be doing, and mostly playing whatever I want. Like, I haven't really been able to play very many console RPG Maker games in a while. Most of my developer requests that I've been doing are PC RPG Maker games. But I'd also like to play a bunch more indie games, because I've been missing out. There's been a lot of indie games releasing that I haven't had the chance to play because I've been doing developer requests. Or finishing up Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So, definitely looking forward to that change next year. Oh, also, I'm absolutely going to get a job in the near future, knock on wood. And that's going to eat up my free time. So I won't even have that much time to stream anymore. I was hoping by this point there would be somebody from the chat who would be joining, or somebody from the chat on the previous stream would be joining at this point. Because that was something else I wanted to talk about. They said something toward the end of the stream that I missed, and I wanted to bring that up while I'm doing this. But, they're not here, so... I need something else to talk about. Anybody got a random topic? Because we're live, and I am not fast-forwarding live. This is also not an emulated game, and therefore I don't have a fast-forward button. Maddie's asking if there are any old games I've been thinking of revisiting. Oh, let me think here. Uh, I I don't actually game that much out of streaming anymore. It's actually been that way for a while. Actually, even before I started streaming, when I was just recording regular Let's Plays, because that's how I started, was with regular Let's Plays. I stopped playing games during my free time for the most part, and only just played whatever I happened to be recording. I mean, I still play some games during my free time on occasion, but not all that often. And I think part of it is Let's Playing and streaming is kind of more fun because I get to share the enjoyment of playing games. Certainly more fun than just playing by myself and not really being able to enjoy it with anybody. But I will still play some games on occasion during my spare time. Mario Maker 2, for example. Which I wouldn't mind recording more of. I know I played it for my birthday stream last year because I said I wouldn't actually be able to focus on it, but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe next year I will do a second season, perhaps with a goal of getting to 100 episodes. Right now, the episode count I recorded is 67. There's some cool levels that have been uploaded to RPG or Mario Maker 2 over the past years, and the small smattering that I streamed last year is just the tip of the iceberg. Wyland says, technically you can always make a voice chat in your Discord server and just occasionally hop in there and screen share what you play. Wow. I honestly never thought of that. That's actually kind of genius. I should absolutely do that. Yep, no, wouldn't have to worry about a schedule or making commentary. I could just type in the chat. You know what? Maybe I will do that. Because casual streaming is something that I've considered on occasion. But it never seemed like a good idea to do that at Twitch because people expect a full-blown professional style stream. But if I'm just screen sharing, yeah, I could do that easy. So maybe I will do that. No, if I screen shared in Discord, I wouldn't really commentate. I don't want to wind up getting into that streamer mindset and start talking up a storm. Wear out my voice. Because I tell you what, my voice definitely does get worn out during these 2-hour streams. Well, I'm glad at the least I get tomorrow off from content creation. Because it's definitely important to have that time off. Ryan is asking, how do other streamers do 8-hour streams? I have no idea. 2 hours is my limit. I could go maybe an extra 10-15 minutes if I need to. But I've tried more than that. I've tried 3-hour streams and I am so exhausted by the end. You can bet that I will never do a 24-hour stream. Maddie says, I've done some big ones for my birthday once or twice. Well, yeah, with exception. I mean, that last Mario Maker 2 stream I did was a 3-hour stream. But as a regular thing, heck no. Actually, one time I did a 6-hour stream of Super Mario World. That was early in my Twitch days. I honestly can't remember why I decided to do a marathon stream of Mario World. It was 100% run, but it's not like I was celebrating anything or anything like that. I just streamed for 6 hours for some reason. It was probably just a because I can sort of thing. I felt like it. Streaming on a whim. Because that was back when I didn't even have a schedule. I just streamed whenever. There needs to be a counter for this minigame. I'm bound to hit 100 at some point, but I don't know if I've already hit it and wasn't paying attention. Although I imagine y'all got my back and will point out if the item pops up. The item I'm waiting for is... I think it's called a star egg. At the very least, you do get some good items out of this minigame. And that is probably this minigame's saving grace. The fact that you can get stuff like red essence from it. Among the other not-so-great items. But still, red essence is super rare otherwise. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close, though. Typically, it takes about half hour of playing this game to reach the star egg, thereabouts. Okay, how about this? part of me definitely feels like Great Guy's AI has been improved. Like it gets to a point where he recognizes he or she, definitely he, Guy, duh. Recognizes that I'm looking back and forth. So if I tried right now, so will you. Oh, no, maybe not. In that case, I don't know. Okay, you're matching me. How about if I press lift a second time? No? It probably is RNG. Although that doesn't explain why Great Guy always picked the same direction at me whenever I started picking the same direction. Every time. Am I touching the controller before the round begins? I didn't that time. Is the tedium even worth it? I think it is. Although it's definitely a your mileage may vary sort of thing. I've seen other folks who say, no, it ain't worth it. Oh, I do this every time I play the original. This is one of the things that I always get. Honestly, I always go for 100% when I play the game. 100 super jumps aside. Because aside from that, this is one of those few RPGs where getting 100% is actually feasible. 100 super jumps aside. I mean, compare like Final Fantasy IX, which has this one item that you can only get if you dash your way to the final dungeon in 9 hours. Or that card game in it that you have to master in order to collect everything. Or trying to find all the Stelago coins. Not to mention the large assortment of items that you only have one opportunity to get before you're locked out of them. I'm 99% certain that there's no fanfare whenever you get that special item. So, hopefully it doesn't turn out that I already acquired it. Star egg? I don't seem to have it yet. I mean, the good news is, coming back, I don't have to start over from 0. Wayland says, imagine if the star egg was just removed from the remake. Perish the thought! That would make this minigame actually kind of pointless. Coca-Colas and red essences aside. I will say, definitely seems like it takes longer to play this minigame since it's seemingly less random. Though the fact that I'm able to go back and forth sometimes means that there's also stretches in which I'm winning, which helps. Tell you what though, I'm just about ready to look this up and see what happens. Alright, I have confirmation that the item is in the game. And there it is. Oh, thank goodness. On the one hand, I should have gave myself more topics to talk about. On the other hand, I did. I just couldn't talk about it. Star egg. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? A reusable battle item. Using this will not consume it. Okay, couple of things to do. First, we're gonna go ahead and make our way to, not there. Let's just kinda stop here, because it's nearby where I want to go. Gimme, gimme. And here is the star egg. And thank you for the celebratory bits while you land. That is awesome of you. And there you go. Reusable item does that every time. I mean, it's a bit of a lengthy animation, but, I'm sure it's useful for at least one character. And from here, let's make my way to Marymore. Yeah, typically it deals exactly 100 damage to all enemies, but thanks to the combo gauge, you can cause even more damage. That bright card you have there, how about selling it to me for, oh, say, 100 coins? Are you serious? Well then, how about 5 frog coins? 5! That's major! What else do you have? You're killing me here! Alrighty then, how about 10? That's 10 frog coins! It's a deal! Yeah. Guess I'm one heck of a party animal, huh? Yeah. Oops. He lost his dentures. Now, party time! What's that? You want your bright card back? Okay, well, it's 15 frog coins. Forget it. Oh yeah? Well, I want to hold on to it, so you can forget about paying it up. Paying up. So, that's the thing you can do. I am probably not going to go back to Great Kai's Casino, so that's what I'm doing. Just selling it away. Alright. I need to rest. A fella named Toad something or other came by, mumbling about music. Oh yeah, Todovsky hint. He didn't stay here, but went to Tadpole Pond over yonder. Business ain't so good, you know. Any chance you'd want a room? Yes. Supporting the mole business. And I'm going to go ahead and end things at this point. A little earlier than normal, but I have a birthday party to attend. If you've enjoyed today's stream, feel free to give me a follow. I stream every Tuesday and Wednesday. Next time, we're going to... gosh, I just remembered what's next. Next time, we're going to make our way up to the clouds. Checking the chat to make sure that nobody's saying anything of interest this time, because that was a shortcoming last time. Really wish I had paid attention to the chat at the end of the last stream. But, nope. Seems like everyone's saying goodbye. Goodbye.